Having something that you actually gain and attribute to and you do really well is really, really easy. You end up feeling awesome and everything's amazing. It's when you have the losses, what do you do when you're actually having those losses? How do you feel? How do you react? What's going on internally when a loss occurs? And this is what's really, really important to understand, because it's so easy to actually learn how to become really good within yourself when things are going in the flow. When things are not, that's where we've got to have something really important. I just did a live on our evolution page around stability and balance, and the difference between the two of them. So what we've got to learn to be able to do is deal with our losses well. And when we do that, we've actually got to overcome them. So when I teach a lot of stuff I teach in the academy is losses are the things that lead you to emptiness, which actually leads you to feeling more connected with who you truly are. But what we quite often feel is that we're losing something when we have losses, that something disappears from us, and we feel like we can feel sad, we can feel sorrow, we can feel like at a little bit of a lost soul looking for something that has disappeared. So whatever you have lost last year, you're going to have losses this year as well. And how are you going to deal with them? Because the most important thing that we've got to learn to be able to do is actually overcome our losses and detach from them. If we're attached to all the things that we need to keep us feeling good and they disappear, how are you going to cope? And this is what we need to learn, to have a really good stable foundation that we can actually live by. So when we do come up with the problems, the losses and all of those things, we're going to end up being okay. And the faster that we can be okay, the better. So it really comes down to the level of your capacity to deal with what you lose rather than what you gain, and feeling empty rather than full. You know, people want to feel this sense of fulfilled energy, this replenishment, this opportunity to grow and create assets and additions, where another side of the coin is to let go of. I'm not saying that's wrong, it's just when we deal with our losses and we let go, we're not actually feeling broken by. So this is super, super important. So how do you deal with your losses? How do you cope? And if you don't cope with them, this is what we do with our work that we do, is help you deal with the loss of things, the broken parts, the things that you can't see, that can actually help you translate when things do go wrong, you're going to be okay. So come and check us out, and I'd love to chat. What do you do with your losses? Let me know.